first time ever.
Warning acts of terror.
We are ready to engage with a two-state solution.
Some of his most senior cabinet members
The drivers of a new economic age.
Today we are analyzing a very important diplomatic engagement. India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar meeting his Russian counterpart, Foreign Minister Sergey Lavrov on Monday. Now this meeting comes at a crucial moment for India-Russia relations, and it's not just about diplomacy, energy, trade, defense and global geopolitics. All hang in the kind of balance. Now, what is the historical context of India-Russia ties? India and Russia, formerly the Soviet Union, they have had a long and deep strategic partnership, especially in defense and energy. Over the years, this relationship has evolved. While defense cooperation remains significant, the trade and economic links are also now a more dominant player. Now, according to Indian Ministry of External Affairs, bilateral trade reached up to 65.7 US billion in year 2023-24. Now, both countries set a target to raise this to 100 billion by 2030. There are also important connectivity projects such as the Chennai and Vladivostok of Maritime Corridor and the International North-South Transport Corridor, which aim to deepen economic integration. Now, why this particular meeting matters? We have to also understand that this meeting comes amid global tensions and shifting alliances. India is balancing relations with the United States, Europe and Russia, and maintaining ties with Moscow signals its diplomatic independence. Energy is a big factor here. India imports a substantial amount of Russian crude oil, and this has grown significantly. Now, defense cooperation is still a strong component, though not as dominant as it was before, but the meeting gives both sides a chance to reaffirm strategic trust, even as global geopolitics like sanctions on Russia put pressure on their partnership. Now, what are the key talking points in this meeting, or which are likely to be on the table? Some of the main issues what Dr. Jaishankar and their Russia counterpart are expected to discuss are: the first, energy cooperation, continued supply of oil from Russia to India, possibility of more cooperation in gas, nuclear energy, and even energy sectors. Second, trade imbalance. India imports far more from Russia than its exports. Jaishankar has previously emphasized the need for a more balanced trade relationship. Non-tariff barriers may also come up. Russian industry has flagged issues with Indian trade licensing standards, etc. Third, about the defense cooperation, they might discuss delivering or even expanding S-400 missile system, potential for joint projects or technology sharing, though Russia's capacity and India's diversification raise complexity. Now, other military technical cooperation, including possible subs or even other platforms, can also be part of it. Fourth, about the payment mechanisms. Very important, both countries have already developed an alternative payment system like rupee ruble trade was through accounts to bypass Western currency restrictions. Now, these mechanisms may be strengthened to make trade easy, smoother, and even more resilient. Fifth, strategic and geopolitical issues are also expected to get discussed. India's position on Ukraine, global order, and even strategic autonomy could be a part of this conversation. Connectivity projects like maritime or land corridors could be also highlighted as means to deepen long-term strategic cooperation. Now, what are the challenges and even the risks in India-Russia relationship? Let's deep dive into it. This relationship is strong but not without risks. What are the defense risks? Dependence on Russian arms is decreasing. So delivery delays can be seen. Some major defense deals like S-400 face delays. Then trade imbalance. The current trade structure is heavily tilted. India imports a lot, especially energy, but its exports to Russian are much smaller. Then sanctions and global pressure. Russia continues to face sanctions from the West. Deepening ties with Russians or Russia can even expose India to geopolitical risks or pressure, though we have been taking those risks and pressure till now. Then the regulatory and bureaucratic hurdles, non-tariff trade barriers are still a major problem. Geopolitical divergence, even though India and Russia are aligned on many issues, their geopolitical priorities are not always the same. India also engages actively with West and with other major global powers. So why India still values Russia? Energy security. Russian oil gives India a relatively stable and favorable source of energy, crucial for its growing economy. Then the strategic autonomy. By maintaining ties with Russia, India preserves its freedom to make its own decisions in the foreign policy. The legacy and trust cannot be ignored. The India-Russia relationship is built on decades of trust, especially in defense and even in the nuclear cooperation. The economic opportunity can also not be overruled. There is a strong potential in trade, infrastructure, and connectivity corridors that could boost India's access to Euro-Asian markets and even resources. Now, what are the implications of this meeting? Let's try to understand this. It's going to be a short-term implications. When we see a successful meeting could lead to concrete agreements on energy supply, payments, and even the trade facilitation. The medium-term implications can be it may pave the way for higher level summits, deeper economic integration, and even stronger strategic alignment. And what are the long-term? Reinforced India-Russia ties could certainly influence the shape of global geopolitics, supporting a multipolar world order where India retains strategic autonomy. Now, what are the risks to watch? India must carefully balance its Russia engagement with its other partnerships, especially with the United States and Europe, to avoid overdependence or even exposure to geopolitical backlash. Now, in short, if I say, Dr. Jaishankar's meeting with his Russian counterpart on Monday is more than going to be a routine diplomatic event. It's a reaffirmation of India-Russia strategic partnership at a time when global pressures are high and when both the sides see major value in each other and in deeper cooperation. The agenda will likely cover energy, trade, defense, and connectivity, but both the nations need to navigate risks, trade imbalance, sanctions, and even changing defense dynamics. This meeting could be a signal. India wants to keep the ties with Russia strong, but on its own terms. It's about strategic autonomy, economic leverage, and even building a future that serves both nations' long term interests. That's all from my side in this subject. I'll see you in the next video. Jai Hind and Jai Bharat.